Welcome back. Up next is the penultimate clash of Group B and the 2015 Worlds Group Stage between Fnatic and AHQ. Winner of this gets first seed out of the group, so this is a very important match. Loser has to play one more game against Cloud9 to even make it out of the group stages to add more pressure on top of everything. Both of these teams looking pretty great today. Both have come out swinging, put up good showings in their matches, so I expect this one to be a pretty even bout. Crumbs, I'm starting with you. What do you expect to be the key factors in this match?
Now, these games from both these teams have been super action-packed, particularly in the side lanes, not so much in the mid lane. Vibivin and Wester have been left to their own devices, really just hanging around while watching as their team really wins these games. So that means that when the games are on the opposite sides of the maps, it creates very explosive situations where the junglers are by far the most important aspects of the game. So you're going to have situations where either somebody goes for a gank top lane and the other guy has to make a play on the opposite side. You absolutely must be in that position. Or you react and you expect what's going to happen and you counter gank it. So it's going to be a lot of action back and forth. And whichever jungler is behind the curve and cannot make a play in response to the opposing jungler is just going to lose the game for their opponent. So I'm looking at Reignover and Mountain for this one.
I'm looking, if you take a look at AHQ's victories, they've all been scenarios where they've fallen behind early game and then punished the enemy. For example, Fnatic, it was Huni going full YOLO and dying a couple of times, AHQ coming back. Same thing IG, Kitty's getting caught. Cloud9 as well, going into too deep into their jungle and kind of taking the wrong path out, they punished that. So I'm looking for Fnatic to take an early advantage and keep that rolling as they've done in the previous games today. That's what I'm watching out for, because AHQ in the mid to late game are very, very strong.
I think the game between them is most important is about the ban pick. Because we can see that Fnatic's Reckless is playing an amazing Cannon, and he is always winning when he has Cannon as AD. IG wanted to use banning Shen to let this combination to become weaker, but we can see that Yellow Star can still play a really good Braum. That means the key is not the support, but the Cannon AD. And we can see that AHQ's AD always like to play Jinx, and he won't use top Cannon too, so maybe banning Cannon is a good way.
All right, well, maybe they'll take your advice there. Time for predictions. Who's going to book their trip to London in this game? Tabe, starting with you.
Fnatic.
Simple.
Simple. No more words need to be said. That Cannon's going to carry him all the way through.
I'm going to go for Fnatic as well, simply because Huni is in top shape. Last time they played, Huni screwed up, and I don't think that's going to happen again.
And finally?
I'm going with Fnatic, but these LMS teams on week 2 really seem to be getting Super Saiyan, so I'm a little worried, to be honest. It could be closer than we think.
All right, well, the desk is unanimous, however hesitant with their votes. It's time to head to the caster booth and see who will leave Group B on top.